Hello. So today's lesson is on multiplying polynomials. Before we start multiplying polynomials, let's review what a polynomial is. So a polynomial is basically two or more terms. And we know that a term is a variable, a number, a mixture of a variable with a number next to it that are separated by a plus or minus sign. Now a monomial, meaning one term, is just either a number by itself, a variable by itself, or a number with a variable, meaning a coefficient, with a variable that's called a monomial. So, when multiplying monomials by a polynomial, meaning one term with two or more terms, what we're going to do is we're going to distribute that monomial, that first term, to everything inside the parentheses or after it, to all the terms inside the parentheses. Okay, now once we have an expression, in this case there's an expression of 3x times 2x plus 4 minus 2x. This minus 2x is not being multiplied, it's just subtracting after we multiply the 3x by 2x plus 4. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to distribute the 3x to everything inside the parentheses, which is the 2x plus 4. So what I'm going to do is we're going to distribute means to multiply. I'm going to multiply the 2x, the 3x with the 2x, the 3x with the 4. So how would that look like if I were to write it? It would look like this: 3x times, and we know parentheses means to multiply, 2x plus the 3x times 4, I forgot the x, minus the 2x. So now we just used regular order of operation. Multiply, you multiply, divide, and add, subtract. So what is 3x times 2x? Well, 3 times 2 is 6, and x times x is x squared. Okay, now what is 3x times 4? 3 times 4 is 12 plus 12, and then with the x, 12x. And then we bring down, this just comes down, minus 2x. Now we have an expression that says 6x squared plus 12x minus 2x. I could simplify that further by combining like terms. So what are my like terms? 12x minus 2x. 12 minus 2 is 10. So my final answer will be 6x squared plus 10x. So I multiplied again my monomial to everything inside my parentheses, and then after I multiplied it, I combined my like terms. So that is my multiplying. Now the next question asks us is, well, what if we have a word problem, something a little different? Now I have to create my own expression. Well, here it says the non-shaded area represents the deck around a swimming pool. So that means this white part right here, all this white part right here is all my deck. The blue is my actual pool. Excuse me. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, the blue is my pool. So it says, what is the area of the swimming pool? What is the area of the deck? So if I want to find the non-shaded area represents the deck around the swimming pool. So I want to find the area of just the deck by itself. So to find that, well, I know I could find the area of the entire rectangle, but the pool's in the middle. So if I were to take out the pool, I can find the area of just the deck. Let me think. How can I use something to take out? What operation would that be? That would most likely be subtraction. So after I find the area of the entire deck and the area of the pool, I could subtract the two from each other. So they're telling us the first step is, what is the area of the swimming pool? Well, the swimming pool is this blue area right here, the 3x by 2x minus 9x plus 5. Sorry, x squared minus 9x plus 5. So I'm going to take the pool, find the area, and of course area of a rectangle is length times width. So I know that it's right here. Area of the rectangle is equal to length times width. So I'm going to look at and say, okay, so my length is 3x. That's a monomial, 3x. My width is x squared minus 9x plus 5. Okay, so now what do? Well, I have a monomial and I have a trinomial. 1, 2, 3 terms, trinomial. So I'm going to take that, I'm going to distribute the 3x to x squared, 3x to 9x, negative 9x, and 3x to the 5. So let's rewrite it. It's going to look like 3x times x squared, and I'm going to have plus 3x times negative 9x. Be very careful of your signs, please. Plus 3x times 5. Okay, so now let's start multiplying. 3x times x squared is going to be 3x cubed, because the x and x squared is 3x cubed. Now 3x times negative 9x, now a positive times a negative is a negative. That gives me negative 3 times 9 27. Negative 27. X times x is x squared. 3x times 5 is 15x. Now I look at that and I say, do I have any like terms? No, I don't. So I say, okay, I'm done. That is the pool. This is the pool area. So now I want to find the area of the deck. We'll have to find first the area of the entire thing. So this right here is part A. Finding the pool area. What is the area of the deck? Well, to find the area of the deck, I can't just do 5x times x squared minus 6x minus 9. I'm going to have to find that area and subtract the pool area. So again, it's going to be 5x. So let's right here do B. Oh, okay, 1 second. Here we go. Let's do part B, which says 5x times x squared minus 6x minus 9. 5x times x squared minus 6x minus 9. Double check. Okay, now just to be on the safe side, I said this is a monomial, which is my 5x, is multiplied by my trinomial, which is 3 terms, x squared minus 6x minus 9. Now I'm going to distribute, okay, I'm going to distribute this way. My 5x to x squared, 5x to negative 6x, and then 5x to negative 9. Let's write it out. 5, okay, something's, try it again. 5x, there we go, 5x times x squared plus 5x times negative 6x plus 5x times negative 9. Now let's distribute and combine if possible. 5x times x squared is 5x cubed. 5x times negative 6x, again we said a positive times a negative is a negative. So that's going to give me negative 30x squared. 5x times negative 9, again positive times a negative gives me a negative, gives me negative 45x. Okay, this is the pool with deck. Pool with deck. Now I have to find the deck alone. So we said we're going to take the pool and subtract it. from the entire area to find just the deck. So again, the pool's on the inside, so the pool's going to be the second term I subtract from the first term. So I'm going to do, basically, it's going to look like B minus A, because this is the pool and we're taking the pool away from the entire thing. Okay? B says 5x cubed minus 30x squared minus 45x minus my 3x cubed minus 27x squared plus 15x. Now, if you remember from the previous video, when we subtract, we have to distribute, again, that negative goes to each of these. So let's rewrite it. It's going to look like 5x cubed minus 30x squared minus 45x now becomes minus 3x cubed, negative times a negative is a plus 27x squared, negative times 5 is a negative, minus 15x. Now I can combine my like terms. Okay, 5x cubed minus 3x cubed, because now these are like terms, they both have x to the third power, gives me 2x cubed. Negative 30x squared plus 27x squared, because they're not the same, we're going to subtract and keep the sign of the higher absolute value. So give me negative 3x squared. And now I have negative 45 plus negative 15. They're both like terms, so we combine and keep the sign. 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry the 1. So it becomes, sorry, not plus, minus 60x. So the deck, the area of the deck is 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 60x. Now if we check the answer of what they did here, again, I gave it to you step by step. This is what the worksheet looks like. It just says find the area of the large rectangle, then subtract the area of the pool, and that's what we did. We found the area of the pool with the area, and this is the area the area of just the pool by itself. Subtract them. If you look at the answer, 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 60x. That is the correct answer. Okay, now just in case something happens to the worksheet that you are downloading, you have 3 questions to answer for me. The questions look like this. You have negative 5y times negative 4 minus 2y, the whole thing subtracted by minus 4y. That's similar to the first example that we did. You're going to distribute the negative 5y to negative 4, negative 5y to negative 2y. After you multiply them, you subtract the negative 4y, or subtract the 4y from everything. The second question, all you're doing is multiplying. There is no combining at the end. You're just distributing the negative 3ab to the 3a squared plus 2ab plus 4. And then of course the last question is similar to the question that we did in example 2. However, there's no subtraction, as the local soccer team is replacing the grass on the field below. How many square units of grass must they buy to cover the field? You're not really combining any work, you're just finding a simple what is the area, because the grass is the area, right? Everything that goes inside. So what is the area of this rectangle? And we said earlier that an area of a rectangle is length times width. So you're doing this monomial of 3x and multiplying it by this trinomial, x squared plus 7x plus 12, in order to find your answer. Now again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Again, this Bellwork has 3 questions. I've shown you how the 3 questions look like. If they are not the same on your worksheet, please contact me. Have a beautiful day. Goodbye.